Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It's me, Graves Ivy. You're here because you want to know what you could be doing better. There are tons of build videos out there, but not as many about simply playing your class better. Learn to carry your fire team to victory and be the last man standing when things hit the fan in today's video. Welcome to a masterclass. Today's masterclass will feature the Sentinel, a powerhouse ad clear as well as a fantastic addition to any raid group or Nightfall fire team, capable of bringing itself back from the brink of death and providing the fire team with shields upon shields and damage bonuses for bossing. The Void Titan is hard to bring down and impossible to move until its dying breath. Now, the format I'm going to present this in will make it easy to keep in mind in the heat of battle and simple to pick up as muscle memory. These combinations should be your go-to reaction for the situations I present them for. Shield Throw. Often misused as a damage source, Shield Throw is better used as a panic button. Here's how it works. Shield Throw itself provides overshield in accordance to how many targets you hit. Hit being the key word, not kill, making it perfect for any given time you're surrounded on low health and need healing. Because it only needs to hit a target, the amount of health the target has, or its level, has no bearance. If your target is a yellow bar, a red bar, an orange bar, or even a boss, this will all provide shield on contact. Here are some examples. To further explain the sheer utility of Shield Throw, because it is a void ability, it also procs the first aspect I want to talk about, Controlled Demolition. Controlled Demolition is another part of our survival method. It can be procced by damaging something with our grenade or Shield Throw. Landing either will make our target volatile. Killing a volatile target causes them to explode, and heals us if we are in range of the explosion. The explosion also spreads the volatile effect to other targets, making it so that we can chain this healing. Here's some examples. And finally, on our list of survival methods, the Towering Barricade and the aspect Bastion. Bastion makes it so that placing a barricade, towering, or rally gives us and nearby teammates an overshield, while behind our shield, our overshield's lifespan is extended, making it the perfect tool to get that one quiet moment to reload, get your thoughts straight, and plan your next course of action. Use this properly with nearby terrain, and you just might be able to create 360 degrees of protection. Here's an example. So, we've talked about how we survive. Now let's talk about how we kill. Let's talk about the aspects of Controlled Demolition. Void abilities, giving the status effect volatile to our targets, is probably one of the best mobbing tools in the game. The fragments that support this and make the best utility out of it, in my opinion, are Echo of Instability. Defeating targets with grenades grants volatile rounds to your void weapons. Void weapons will have the ability to proc the status effect volatile, causing the AoE explosions, causing the healing effect, keeping us on the move, topped off on health, while also doing AoE damage to all the mobs that we are in range of. Echo of Starvation. Picking up an Orb of Power grants Devour. Orb of Power is generated by multiple kills in a fast succession. You can also slot mods that'll make you generate Orbs of Power for killing things with an Elemental type weapon that matches your current Elemental type class. Echo of Undermining. Your Void Grenades weaken targets. Weaken is an incredibly strong status effect. The target takes increased damage and has their movement speed slowed. Afflicted combatants have difficulty firing accurately. This is mostly a PvP thing when it comes to the difficulty of firing accurately, but it also does affect PvE monsters too. Most of them will stutter step backwards and sometimes seek cover because they know they're in danger. Here's some examples. Now for some weapon suggestions. In the energy slot, I'm a big fan of the Funnel Web Submachine Gun. Being a Void type weapon and a 900 RPM lawnmower, the Funnel Web will serve as the perfect tool for staying in range by volatile explosions for healing, while having an exceptionally low kill time on most mobs. In the first column, for your barrels, look for Flooded Barrel for an increase in stability and handling, Hammer Forged Rifling for an increase in range, Small Bore for an increase in stability and range, and Corkscrew Rifling for an increase in stability, range, and handling. In the second column, for your magazines, look for Accurized Rounds for an increase in range, Tactical Mag for an increase in magazine size, stability, and reload speed, a Pen Mag for a greater increase in magazine size, an Extended Mag for an increase in magazine size, airborne effectiveness at the cost of reload speed. In the third column, look for the perk Subsistence. Defeating targets partially reloads the magazine for deserts. And Perpetual Motion. This weapon gains bonus stability, handling, and reload speed while the wielder is in motion. And finally, in your fourth column, look for Frenzy. Being in combat for an extended time increases damage, handling, and reload speed for this weapon until you are out of combat. And Adrenaline Junkie. This weapon gains increased damage and handling from final blows with grenades or this weapon. In your kinetic slot, bring what makes sense to you in your current situation. Shotguns are good for burst at close range, snipers are good boss damage, and grenade launchers are fine mobbing tools. In your heavy slot, I suggest things like the Gjallarhorn Exotic Rocket Launcher, the Taipan 4FR with Clown Cartridge and Frenzy, a crafted Palomar B with auto-loading holster and Frenzy, and finally, if the situation allows, the Legend of Arceus Shotgun. After being mostly a B tier to C tier weapon that no one really batted an eyelash out for several years now, with the addition of the Arceus Catalyst giving an increased ammo reserves as well as access to Trench Barrel, this thing is a DPS monster if you can get close to the boss. So with that, I hope you can see the utility of the volatile rounds, the AA explosions they provide, and the healing that keeps you tight and deep in the fight. A build video and a breakdown of all my personal preferences will be coming soon. I hope this has helped you understand the ins and outs of the Void Titan. If you liked the video, find it helpful, consider subscribing and maybe leaving a like. And for now, this has been me, Braves IV. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Take it easy.